Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. The events that transpired at WWE Crown Jewel are bound to put the company's chief content officer, Triple H, in a difficult position. Randy Orton and Kevin Owens raised their hands to the officials, which could lead to Hunter's involvement in the ongoing storyline. The Legend Killer and the Prizefighter were slated to go one-on-one at the ongoing WWE Premium Live event in Saudi Arabia. However, KO attacked Orton before the bell, leading to a full-blown brawl between the two. While several officials tried to separate the two, both Orton and Owens thrashed them. While Kevin Owens delivered a stunner to the referee, Randy Orton went a step further as he took out Raw General Manager Adam Pearce with an RKO. This could result in a major punishment for the Viper. While Pearce does not have the authority to punish the four-time World Heavyweight Champion, Triple H could get involved in the situation and fire his former stablemate to make a statement. This could also be an excellent way to keep Orton out of the picture while Owens resumes his feud with Cody Rhodes. The Legend Killer can then return down the line to reignite the rivalry. Triple H warned Randy Orton about Kevin Owens' intentions on WWE SmackDown. Triple H was hesitant about granting Randy Orton a match against Kevin Owens as the WWE CCO was aware of the prizefighter's intentions. However, the Legend Killer ignored all the warnings to go after KO. However, Hunter's words came true at Crown Jewel as Kevin Owens laid out Randy Orton with an elbow drop through a table. Post-brawl footage showed Owens able to walk out after the brawl, but Orton was taken to the back in a vehicle as the Legend Killer was unable to get back on his feet. KO also has unfinished business with Cody Rhodes and could go after the American Nightmare after making an example out of Randy Orton. However, the Viper is not one to rest on his laurels and will return for vengeance against the prizefighter as soon as he is medically cleared. The tension in the air at WWE Crown Jewel was electric. Superstars had clashed in epic battles, titles had changed hands, and grudges had been both born and settled. But one altercation, more heated and unexpected than anything on the card, had sent shockwaves through the locker room and put a four-time world champion's career in jeopardy. It all started in the final moments of the main event. Seth Rollins, the reigning world heavyweight champion, had successfully defended his title, overcoming every obstacle thrown his way. As he basked in the glow of his victory, the arena suddenly went dark. The crowd murmured in anticipation, wondering if another WWE superstar would make a surprise appearance. When the lights came back on, none other than Randy Orton was standing in the ring, his face twisted with fury. The Viper had been absent from WWE television for months, recovering from a grueling injury. Yet, here he was, a man transformed, fueled by rage and bitterness. Orton's return had been expected, but his immediate confrontation with Rollins was shocking. Without a word, Orton launched an attack, blindsiding Rollins with a brutal RKO. The crowd erupted, some cheering the unexpected return, others stunned at the assault on their champion. Officials and other WWE superstars rushed to the ring to break up the chaos. Triple H, who had been watching from backstage, sprinted out, attempting to control the situation. But Orton was unhinged, fighting off anyone who tried to restrain him. His attack on Rollins escalated into a full-blown brawl that spilled into the audience, leaving security scrambling to contain the mayhem. Triple H finally managed to get Orton under control, ordering him backstage with a furious glare. Cameras followed them as they moved through the arena, capturing the tense confrontation between Triple H and Orton. Once they were out of the public eye, Orton rounded on Triple H, his voice a low, dangerous growl. "I came back to reclaim what's mine," he spat. "And if you think I'm going to wait in line behind Rollins or anyone else, you're out of your mind." Triple H's face was a mask of anger. "You think you can just come back and tear apart the show? Disrespect me? You're a legend, Randy, but that doesn't mean you get a free pass. You've crossed the line." The exchange was tense, each man unwilling to back down. Orton, with a gleam of defiance in his eye, seemed unfazed by the threat. "I've carried this company on my back more times than I can count, Hunter. And this is how you treat me?" Triple H clenched his fists, trying to keep his composure. I don't care how many championships you've held. I've warned you before about stepping out of line. If you think being a 4-time world champion gives you the right to do whatever you want, you're wrong. WWE doesn't revolve around you, Randy. Rumors quickly spread among the WWE universe that Orton's actions might lead to serious consequences. Backstage reports indicated that Triple H was considering a drastic response. For a legend like Orton, it seemed unthinkable. But WWE had evolved, and Triple H was a different kind of leader, one who wouldn't hesitate to make difficult decisions, even if it meant letting go of one of the company's most iconic stars. Over the next few days, WWE's social media platforms and website were abuzz with speculation. Fans were divided. Some believed that Orton's fierce return was exactly the kind of shakeup WWE needed, while others condemned his unprovoked attack on Rollins. Behind closed doors, Triple H was having intense discussions with his team about what to do next. Orton's future was on a knife's edge, and many wondered if his career was about to come to an abrupt end. Rumors began to circulate that a meeting between Orton and WWE officials was scheduled, with Triple H planning to confront Orton with an ultimatum. Either he'd toe the line or face termination. The day of the meeting arrived, and the WWE universe held its breath. Reports from insiders indicated that Triple H was prepared to make an example out of Orton, sending a message that no one was above the rules, even a legend. When Orton arrived at WWE headquarters, he was greeted with frosty silence. The atmosphere was tense as he walked into the conference room where Triple H and other top executives waited. The game looked as serious as ever, his expression unyielding. "Randy," Triple H began, his voice cold and controlled, "you've put me in a position I didn't want to be in. But your actions at Crown Jewel were reckless, dangerous, and out of line. I have to consider the company and the safety of everyone on our roster. You put that at risk." Orton scoffed, crossing his arms. "I put this company on the map, Hunter. And now, because I didn't follow your little script, you're threatening me?" Triple H shook his head, the frustration evident in his eyes. "This isn't about scripts or maps. It's about respect. You have a responsibility, and you've ignored it. I can't let that slide." Silence filled the room as Orton stared defiantly back at him, unrepentant. Triple H took a deep breath, clearly weighing his options. Finally, he leaned forward, his voice steely and direct. "I'm giving you one chance, Randy. You want to come back? Then you'll do it the right way. But if I see one more act of defiance, one more outburst, you're done. I'll make sure of it." Orton's jaw tightened, but he didn't respond. He knew Triple H wasn't bluffing. With a long, lingering look, Orton pushed back his chair, gave a single nod, and left the room without a word. In the days following, WWE fans speculated about Orton's future. Many believed that he would comply with Triple H's ultimatum. But others argued that the Viper wasn't one to take orders. This clash had ignited a new spark within Orton, one that could either lead to a renewed drive for the title or to an unceremonious end to his career. Backstage whispers hinted that Orton wasn't done with Rollins or with Triple H. In the weeks that followed, he kept a low profile, carefully abiding by Triple H's conditions. But there was an intensity in Orton's eyes that couldn't be ignored, and it seemed inevitable that this tension would reach a breaking point. With Survivor Series on the horizon, WWE insiders speculated that Orton might be poised to make another dramatic move. Would he seek revenge on Rollins, defy Triple H's warning, and risk everything? Or would he find a way to reclaim his place at the top of WWE? The WWE Universe was left to wonder, anxiously awaiting the next chapter in Orton's turbulent career. One thing was certain, the Viper had returned, and whether as a loyal soldier or a defiant rebel, Randy Orton was prepared to leave a trail of chaos in his wake.